Joining us right now, member of the House Judiciary Committee and New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Good afternoon, Congressman. Let me start by asking you this. We're seeing a lot of protests going on across the country, and that includes Princeton, which is in New Jersey. You yourself from New Jersey, and I wanted to get your read on how you respond to these. Any moment now, we're expecting Speaker of the House to pop up at Columbia and make a few remarks about what's going on there. Give us your reading on what's going on and how it should be dealt with.
Well, this is something that's very wrong. I believe in freedom of speech, obviously, and I believe that in any university, college, there should be a variety of ideas, conservative ideas, liberal ideas, whether it's libertarian ideas or socialist, everything's on the table. It's a part of the learning process. I don't have a problem with that. The problem is that certain types of inflammatory,
Hi, folks, we're back.
Official speech is being allowed on any of our university campuses. I spoke with the president of Rutgers University, which is my alma mater. Rutgers is a good school. So disappointed of some of what's going on the main campus, where there are actually tenured professors who are teaching that the Holocaust is not real and something just put forward by Zionism to kill more people. That is just something that no university, no college, private or public, should accept. And I'll tell you this, I think Congress has to put money where their mouth is. I think that we have to stand up and say any funding that goes directly or indirectly to these schools that allow this to occur at any level against any person. People have a right to their own faith, to their own freedom, to their own religion, to their own ideas and values. But you do not have a right. You do not have a right to actually protest saying, you know, you want to hurt another group of people, that you want to destroy them. That is something that shouldn't be allowed. So I think we have to be firmer and stronger. What did we expect was going to happen? And by the way, some of this is orchestrated. If you look at the tents themselves, they're all newer tents, all put together the same way, all coming from one source. There are pamphlets being handed out to encourage people to get involved with this. This is not just happening by accident. It's not organic bubbling up from the ground itself. This isn't just from the students. They're being herded in and encouraged to do this. And worst of all, in Columbia, evidently, some students are going to now have to use remote learning. After all the money that they and their families pay for tuition, remote learning, because we have extremists that are threatening them, threatening their lives, threatening their well-being, threatening their very existence. That should not be tolerated.
It's really sickening, Congressman, to watch this play out. Couldn't agree with you more. There should be a firm response, firm action taking place here. No student should feel unsafe on campus, and certainly be dealing with this nonsense that we're watching at Columbia and other universities. I don't know if you heard the White House press briefing there, but Karine Jean-Pierre at the podium being asked about what's going on and the president's response to this, the administration's response. And she really tap danced around the question, talking about how, well, this is a personnel issue. We really don't want to weigh in on this. You know, we support free speech, but she wouldn't really move so far as to criticize what's been going on here and what so many in the Jewish community have unfortunately been dealing with. And as you look at these protesters out there, Congressman, on these college campuses, you have to wonder how many of them were among the votes in the primaries that went uncommitted for Joe Biden. And that's why you're seeing this lack of reaction, because they're pretty concerned going into the 2024 election, what's going to happen if they don't kind of play a neutral stance here with the Israel issue.
Well, that's the problem with President Biden. He's trying to play it on both ends. He supports Israel, but not really. He supports Israel, but we should have an immediate peace in the Gaza war, which actually is undermining Israel. We need to support Israel right now. They've done nothing wrong. They were attacked. Their babies were killed. Their wives and husbands and brothers and fathers and grandmothers and grandfathers were attacked and killed with no provocation. And they need to take care of what needs to be taken care of there to ensure that their nation, their people, and that, quite frankly, the Mideast is safe. And at the same time, they'll say, well, yeah, we support Israel, but we need an immediate ceasefire, and doesn't even stipulate that the hostages have to be returned. Come on, that's wrong. I mean, there could be a ceasefire tomorrow. all they have to do, all Hamas and Hezbollah has to do, is lay down their arms, say that they do recognize that Israel is a country, and return the hostages. We'll have peace in 24 hours. There's a point where sometimes you just have to win. Israel has to win this. They have to be strong, and we should not be undermining them, and that's disturbing. But that's what the president's doing, because he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't want to lose the support of the Jews, but at the same time, he certainly, especially this new and stronger, increasingly stronger wing of the Democratic Party, are these radicals that believe that Israel doesn't have a right to exist. He has to have a moral compass. He has to make a decision based upon not what's political, because you know what? Sometimes you have to do that. Make a decision on what's right.
Yeah, remember the good old days, Congressman, when we had a leader that projected strength? Those days are gone, at least for now. But an election coming up in November. Congressman Jeff Van Drew of the great state of New Jersey, thank you for your time today. We appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.